Hi guys, it's Jack. I know I haven't been like in front of a camera in a while. You haven't seen my face in a while. Yeah, I've been busy. This is a video that I did not want to make. I never wanted to make this video. Is this moving? Wait. Yeah, no, it's steady. But yeah, this is a video that I never wanted to make. Ever. But I figure I'd make the video now and just get it over with. So if you guys are fans of me, my fans, and you guys follow the channel, you'll know that I love my cats and I'm a huge cat person. I'm sorry guys, I'm just here, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll try to be strong. I have 3 cats. I mean, by the look of the title, you already know, but I had 3 cats. Bruno, Buster, and Indigo. Bruno and Buster are, they are their brother and sister. So, like, the first time I met Buster was at night when I wanted to see Bruno, but I couldn't find him. So then I thought I saw him under the bed, but something was weird, and it was a cat that had like big eyes. And I was like, huh? Well, I just went to sleep. And I'm like, hey mom, who's that cat under the bed? And she's like, oh, I went back and got another one. And it turned out to be Bruno's sister. Well, actually at the time I thought it was a boy. So I thought it was another brother, so I named him Buster. But then they call us, and then they say that he's a female. So then I'm like, okay, no, we're not changing the name. We're still gonna stick to it. So then, I'll just go ahead and start with the story. So last night we were having dinner, and around 7:30, Bruno wanted to come in, so he's kind of like pawing at the door. No, he wanted to go out. He wanted to go out. So I was holding Buster because there was a FaceTime going on. Like, it was my aunt's birthday, so we were holding it. I was holding Buster, and I was going like, happy birthday. So I put her on the ottoman, and we opened the door to let Bruno out because mom was like, let Bruno out. So I let Bruno out, and then I was like, oh no, don't let Buster out. And she said, no, it's okay, let Buster out. She hasn't been out all day. And regards to my mother, this is not your fault. There's no way you could have predicted that this would have happened. And I don't want her to take any of the blame for it. I've been telling her that all day. I don't want her to take any of the blame for it. And it was not her fault. Any one of us could have let her out, and it was not her fault. But yeah. So we let her out, and then I just like went on with my day, and I like watched a movie in my bed, and then I went to sleep. But while all this is happening, my mom was asleep. My mom was just looking for Buster, because usually there's 2 things she would do. We would wake up at like, I don't know, like 2 a.m. or something, and then let her in, and then she'd go like meow meow meow, and then walk in. But then or she would just not answer, and then like in the morning she'd come in. So then I'm just waiting in my bed all morning, and usually when I'm just waiting in my bed, I'm watching my phone, or sometimes pretend I'm asleep so I don't have to get up and do anything. But then my mom walks in here, and she's like, good morning, and I'm like, hi. But then she was opening my blinds, and I'm like, no, please don't. But she's like, I need your help, and I'm like, oh no, with what? And I see that she's crying, and I'm like, oh my god, what happened? And she's like, I can't find Buster. So then we start searching and searching. Well, we weren't searching that much, but she made a post on Instagram, and I made a post on my Snapchat. And so we like told our neighbors and everyone. We just didn't know where she was. And yeah, while I was asleep, my mom like went out, called her name. She never answered, and she went out in the front yard, didn't search. She did search. She searched in the bushes, but couldn't find her. So then So then my dad like left because he had to go run some errands and return some shoes. But while he was gone, Mom and I wanted to search, so we searched Sharon's yard down there, and see, she wasn't home, so we could just search. So we searched her yard, didn't find Buster. I was just calling her name profusely, and we're like, Buster, Buster, no answer. So then my mom said maybe we split up, and I said no, let's not do that. So then we walked down there to that house at the top of the hill. Why do I expect you guys to know this? No. So there's a house at the top of the hill, and there's a car in the front driveway. So then I look under that car because I thought I saw her, but then I'm like, no. So then I just look around and I'm like, where could she have gone? And then this is the worst part. Okay. So I'm facing, and then I turn around, and all the life has just went out of, like, my soul left me for a second. My heart just shattered, and I could not believe it. And I saw like white feet and like a little bit of paws on like the side of the road, and I just shouted, "Oh my God!" And my mom turned around and she went, "What?" And then we just saw a cat, a Siamese cat, and it had to be Buster because no one else. Because part of me at the time was like, okay, maybe that's not her, maybe it's not another cat, but deep down I know that that's not true because no one else has a Siamese cat around here. So then we just fell into desperate crying. My mom had a coffee in her hand and just dropped it, and she just dropped it. She couldn't do anything, and she ran and she just picked up Buster's body and just started bawling. And I was just like, you could see tears going down my eyes, but the only reason I wasn't bawling profusely was just because I was in shock and I didn't know what to do. I just couldn't believe that she was dead. And I'm still kind of wondering if she got hit by a car, if she like died of hypothermia, because she was stiff and she was cold, and it was so cold out there. And I don't know if she like got hit by a car. I hope she got hit by a car and died immediately. I hope she didn't suffer. I know that's bad. Like getting hit by a car is bad, obviously, but like getting hit by a car and then just slowly dying, that's horrible. I pray that she didn't suffer, and I'm really glad that I found her over there, because if someone else would have found her and brought her to us, that would have been bad. And what if we just like never found her and we were just pondering what could have happened to her? Because I'm just like, yeah, it was horrible. And we called our friend Dana to come over, and she couldn't believe it either. And then I'm just like, I'm also getting texts from like my friends that are like, cause they're replying to my story, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, hope you find her." And I said, "She's dead." And they're like, "Oh my God." But I'm also saying like, "I can't talk right now. Can I talk with you later?" And Dalton said like, "I'm so sorry, man. I got you." And I would thank him for that. I thank all my friends for being here for me at this tough time. And and Bruno's kind of holding up. I mean, we had her body on the pool table over there, wrapped in a blanket. Well, it was spread out in the blanket. And she said, "Go get Bruno." And I'm just because we want him to know that his sister's dead. So then I grabbed Bruno and put Bruno on the pool table, and all he does is just like sniff her. And I think he thinks that he's taking a nap, that she's taking a nap. And he's like, "Why are you crying?" And then he just walks away. So he obviously doesn't know it yet. I don't know if he knows it yet or not, but but like last night, it's just like he went out with her, and then he came back in. I don't know why he never. I think they split up. Sometimes they're together, sometimes they're not, but I think he split up. They split up with each other. And just, and they just, I don't want him to be like wondering where my sister is and like calling her name. But like, there was like just like blood on the side of her face, and her tongue was sticking out on the side of her head. I just didn't want her to die. I wanted her to like be okay, and like someone had her, and then they like take her to the Suburban National Hospital, and then they like scan her chip. That's like my worst nightmare. Why would she die from a car crash? That's exactly how I didn't want her to die. Why did she have to die like that? Guys, I'm sorry. I know you don't. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I just need a minute. Cause like, Buster was my mom's favorite. And we've had her for like, I think I've stopped. Because we've had her for almost 6 years, and her birthday was coming up. Actually, her birthday's in like May, but at least we got to spend Christmas with her. But I don't know what time it is. It's 2:46. I'm really just trying to forget about it. I know it's been hours since we found her, but I'm just still in disbelief. I just can't believe that she's gone, and I just want to let you guys know, because we've had her, and I know that you guys know her, and she's funny. We loved her, and she loved us. Everyone loved her. All that matters is that she was happy with us, and she's happy without us. She knows she died knowing that we loved her, and she died loving us. She was in a good place living with us, and now she's in a good place. She's in a good place now. But we will miss her so much, because she was such a good kitty, and she was so sweet, and she lived such a good life, and she was such a good mouse hunter. She hunted so many mice, and I'll always remember her little meow. I'll always remember that meow, and we'll always have her squirrel toy that she used to play with. But she will always remember her. She'll always be with us. But I'll be okay, guys. Don't worry about me. Okay. I'll be alright. Bye, guys. See you in the next one.